What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's good, people? What is up? What is up? They went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What? I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this. Introduced to Tick's Meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to start. I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Bird was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Girl. Uncle Cliff, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. What he had on looked like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequence. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Iyanla Vanzant's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup, clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. Like, you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see it. If you up in my DMs, I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Don't want to make music, they want to fight. Which one y'all want to do? Because I'm all about all of it.
You already know what it is. RB3L, Rebel, of course. Tyke, the most decorated artist on this platform.
Said you was gonna piss on this man.
No, I had no problem with that. I was gonna piss in his mouth.
I know.
And I wanted him to get the heck of me.
Piss in my mouth!
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah.
Once I get negative, then we can take it out.
I don't fuck with none of you guys.
But hold on, let me get something to drink.
Well, hello, people. Hello. What up? Hey. What's up, people? What's up? It is me. I am here. Yeah, we got another interview today.
So today we'll be interviewing another cast member from Real Life and Music off of the Real Life Reality YouTube channel. This young man, is going to be interesting. It's going to be quite interesting. Hello to everybody in the chat, everybody in the bushes. We're gonna have a good time with him. He is. I won't do any introductions. I'll let him do all of that on the interview. So, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary gender conforming members of the audience, I bring to you none other than Dublavaeé. Yeah. Hello,
Hello.
sir.
Hi, how are you?
I am good. I am good. I am glad to have you here today. Before I go into all of those introductions, okay,
Yeah,
I got a question. So at the end of that trailer, was that you at the end?
that was me. Yes, that was me.
Okay, so why did you end by saying, oh, I need to go get me something to drink? Like I always found like this was a weird way to, you usually end the trailer on like this high point, this cliffhanger. Like, are you getting ready to go beat somebody up or something? You going, to go.
I was about to fuck it up in the studio. That's what it was. I need something to drink because these bitches was all out here arguing, girl. You got to you got to watch the scene. It's just crazy. We all tried to come together and make music. And anytime we come together, it's really wild. So, whew, girl. But I was never really with the drama. I was making the music. So,
Okay. Hey, everybody in the chat. Hey, y'all. Hey, as y'all come in. Shondo, everybody. What's going on?
drink now.
So, well, first we got to ask you by your name because you got us over here speaking in tongues and stuff like
Okay.
that. I didn't know if I was saying W in Spanish. I think that's how you say W. Isn't that W in Spanish? W?
Say,
Huh?
it's French, yes, but for W.
Well,
Because
in Spanish, I think is in Spanish is W. I think as well. I don't know. I think it's the same.
okay, it's just universal. I love that. So, but yeah, it stands for W.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Vay.
Okay.
People that fuck with me can call me Vay for sure. But
Is
when you
that
search
your
me,
government name or is that a stage name?
name. My name is Will. So W.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm kind of different.
So let's go through all of the preliminaries. Let's get to know you. The people don't know you, so we'll go through the Jack profile. Preliminaries. Name, W, height,
5'10",
5'10", weight,
like 163.
dick size.
Ooh. What I will say is I'm a grower, not a shower.
Go. It was a real easy question.
That's a good answer. Yeah, So.
Cut or uncut. That's
Oh,
not a hard question.
it's not hard, but it's like, oh, that's kind of explicit. But fuck it, I'm cut.
Okay.
Easy, snip, snip.
Offense, defense, or special teams?
We love being ambidextrous now. You can use all of it, both hands, both hands. Fuck it.
Your special teams.
Yeah, special teams. Come on,
Oh,
special
so
teams.
y'all he's fucking and getting fucked. So just know that.
Girl. Oh, girl. I just moved down here. It's different.
I didn't.
I'm chilling right now, actually. I'm worried about making music and money. Because
Okay, so that means you're single.
I am.
You talking to somebody?
No.
You got a bust down or a regular piece?
No. Sadly.
So you just be over there with the Albaline and my Vidster or Pornhub.
Twitter can get you there in 30 seconds. What you need that for?
Twitter, yeah, freak Twitter.
Twitter said action.
Do you have action on your Twitter?
Oh no, my Twitter is chill.
Okay, good. So let me ask you this. Now that we got that preliminary out the way, if I need the Wikipedia blurb as I call it, if I looked up Dublavaeé and I looked it up on Google and the Wikipedia blurb came up, what would it say when it describes who you are and what you do?
Okay, so it would say, born and raised in Baltimore, Maryland, grew up in PA, moved down here a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago now. When we started filming, I hadn't even been down here for a year, so everything was new. But what else would it say? I like music. I like all types of music. It doesn't matter. I like to rap and sing. I would say I'm like a Doja or a Lizzo, like that type vibe. I would say I'm more of a pop star. I do have like a hip hop sound. Like I do have rap songs, but it's like my heart leans more towards pop. So now that I'm down here, I can't wait to release music to show the whole different sound. I have an EP out. I have several singles, but yeah, I'm ready to start releasing new music. I had to move down here, get settled. Had to find a engineer, a studio to go to, all those things. So it's like I'm ready to just crank out the content for the people, and this is another way to do it. So I'm hyped.
So,
What do you want to know? Ask me, Mr. Teddy.
you said you was born and raised where?
Baltimore, Maryland.
No, you don't sound like somebody who was born and raised in Baltimore. I asked that to be
No.
because Baltimore people don't call it Baltimore. So that's why I'm like,
Baltimore, Maryland. I don't say Doug or Frog. Like, shout out to the people in Maryland. Okay, no shade, no read, no tea, but I don't talk that way. I never did. And I've always had pronunciation. That's why I find it fascinating living down here, like the accents, or especially being somebody from Alabama. It's like, oh my goodness, this southern twang. Like, and I'm just here with like salt and pepper in my speech. Like, but you know what I'm saying, and you're gonna hear what I'm saying in my music, and you're not gonna get confused. I love to enunciate, pronunciate, get into it, yeah.
So you say you born and raised in Baltimore. You moved to Virginia,
No, Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm. Pennsylvania. What part of Pennsylvania?
Yeah. So it's like 45 minutes from Baltimore, but it's like a small little town like Harrisburg area. So York. Shout out to York. Hey.
And how old are you?
I am 28 years old. I'll be 29 on July 29th. It's my golden year.
Hey, everybody coming in the chat. So let me ask you this. How did you get mixed up with this show? How did you come to be on this? You say you weren't even here. And you weren't even here for a whole year. So how did you get mixed around with these people?
So let's talk about it. So like I was living in PA. And let's talk about it. The term pandemic rapper, I never really used it as such a way, but I'm gonna tell you what I mean when I say I started rapping during the pandemic, that's what that means. So how many people came up with businesses or arts or whatever during the pandemic? That I was one of those people. So I had always been like music and artistic, like growing up in church. I'm a PK, parents was pastors, granddad was pastor, you know what I mean? So I was singing in church, praise and worship on the choir. So it's like I learned how to harmonize all this stuff. I always had music in me, around me, you know what I mean? So and it's weird because I really didn't even start listening to unchristian or secular music until I was like 12, till I moved to PA, and I fell in love with Beyonce, and I'm like, oh my God. Because all I knew was Kirk Franklin, Mary, Donnie McClurkin, and that's okay, it's cute, it's a vibe. But just getting into other music. So then always had music. When I went to college in Baltimore, Maryland, I was rapping at talent shows, stuff like that. But then when I was out of school, I just wasn't really even like focused on music or anything. It was like, all right, what do I want to do with my life? And I wasn't really going to the studio or whatever. So when the pandemic happened, I was like, all right, this is, I think, what I really want to do. I've always been writing music, like recording, just rapping. I like to freestyle. I'm not the best at it, but I like to freestyle like with friends and stuff. So my one friend who's my roommate. You're gonna see her on the show. We've been best friends since we were 12. We're both 28. She moved to Atlanta 3 years ago in 2020, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm making music up here. Like, I don't have reliable engineers, like the ones that help me with my music that's already out. Shout out to them, but it's just like they weren't sure if they wanted to be stable and all that stuff. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to the Gay Black Hollywood, and I'm about to like make music. I'm about to take this chance. So fast forward, I'm down here finding a job, getting stable. My one friend that I made at a job, he just recently came out and he wanted to go to the Marquette. And I'm like, girl, I don't care for the Marquette like right now. It's not a lit night or nothing, you know. So we went to the Marquette anyway, and we ran into production and Bryson. And I was just talking, you know, telling the story I just told you. I didn't know anything that they had to show or anything. And I'm like, yeah, I just moved down here. I'm chasing my dreams. Like, I have no dog, I have no kids, no pets, no real responsibilities. I'm gonna go down to the Gay Black Hollywood. And he was like, well, I'm shooting a show about gay Black musicians, gay Black artists. Do you want to be on it? And I'm like, yes, I would love to. Like, so that's literally how that all happened. It's like literally the right place at
Like
the right
literally
time.
in 30 seconds.
Yeah, literally the right place and at the right time. And it's like we were just talking. My friend, how it started was my friend asked him for a lighter, asked Bryson for a lighter, and we just all started talking. And I was talking about myself because I'm like, all right. People ask you why did you move down here? I'm new, you know what I mean. So people are like, well, why did you move down here? And I'm like, I just started rapping, so I'm like down here trying to pursue my dreams.
So magically in the middle of Marquette, with all of the girls doing all of the things that the girls do in the Marquette, your friend asks for a lighter, and magically they say, "Oh, by the way, just come be on our show."
No, like my friend asked for a lighter, and then he was like, my friend is very talkative. He talks to everybody, so he's like, oh,
So
I like
why
your
is your friend on the show?
actually, getting to it, they're about to have a real life and ballroom filming down here, and he's actually like one of the princes. So you may see him on there, one of the princes
Real
of
life
ballroom.
and
He just
what?
recently started
You
real
said
life
real
and
life and
ballroom,
what?
real life and ballroom. I think they're supposed to be
Ballroom.
casting soon. Yeah, so he's in the ballroom scene now. Like he didn't know anything about like the gay world. Like when I met him, he said he was straight, and that was literally like a year ago. And now he like I showed him Legendary, I showed him all that stuff, and he's like living his best life, and he's like voguing now, walking balls, and it's like okay, so you're gonna see him soon. So
That's good.
yeah, it's crazy
So
how
I
everything really
heard
works.
you said that you like beyond. Does that mean you're in the beehive?
All day was born in the
Oh dear
beehive.
God, help us,
We'll
Lord.
die in the beehive. What's wrong with Beyonce? Ooh, can y'all not hear me?
Uh, uh,
Hold
I'm gonna let you have it. You say you what, 28 years old? I'm gonna let you have it. It's your world. I'm gonna let you live in it. Um, so you also said that you were a pastor's kid. Yeah, your microphone going in and out. Your microphone don't want you to live
Yeah.
your best life. It is
Okay,
your
yeah, I had
your
to fix it.
microphone is not.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I mean, your microphone is about as good as Beyonce's acting career.
Oh, girl. Well, guess what? I've seen worse acting careers and I've seen worse mics. So that's crazy.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm joking too.
Um,
You all good?
so you said you're a pastor's kid. How did that? How was that like? Being a pastor's kid outside of having sex with boys in the balcony at church or in the
Ooh,
bathroom at church
well,
or in the
never
deacon board room and stuff
putting a
like
finger
that.
down on that one.
What happened?
You putting a finger down on that one? My finger would stay up. Never sex in the balcony, girl.
Not the balcony, but outside in somebody's car
Oh, girl,
in the
never
bathroom.
near the sanctuary. Never near the sanctuary. It wouldn't even curse in there. Wouldn't think of it.
Wow. I know a lot of pastors' kids and a lot of pastors at that done did a whole lot of unsightly things in every crevice
I
of
see
church
videos.
domination.
In the videos, girl. I ain't gonna hold you. You're absolutely right.
What denomination?
Um, I think what's the one that's loud? Is it Pentecostal?
You said you were a pastor's kid. You
I
should
know, but
know.
it's like I think that's the denomination. Like the one where we shout, we scream, we run around the church.
Wait. Hold on, back up. Hold
Let's talk.
on, stop. So first,
Now,
wait a minute, sir. Let me turn and face you, okay?
we lift our pants.
Wait. Hold on, sir. Hold on. Let me take the reins of this. So you started off by telling me
Yes.
that you were from Baltimore
Yes.
and sounded nothing like somebody from Baltimore. But I took your word for it. I'm gonna go with that.
Where are you
Now,
from?
hold on. Now you're telling me you're a PK, a pastor's kid, right? You said your dad was a pastor, your granddad was a pastor. That's what you say.
Mm-hmm.
And I ask you what denomination, and you throw out a whole bunch of stuff like you some heathen. Like if you go to a church and you are a pastor's child, that means you are at every service that there is. You going to church 5, 6 days a week. You know the name of your church. You know the name of the denomination. You know whether it's
Hope
Baptist,
Tabernacle.
AME,
Yep. So you know
Pentecostal.
what that was. It's given Pentecostal. Greater Faith Hope Tabernacle
I
in
don't know. I
Baltimore,
wasn't in that
Maryland,
church.
with the ratchet.
I don't know. Like you telling me like I was there. I was not there.
No, it's Pentecostal. Mm-hmm. It's the
But
one. Do you know about church? It's the one where you run around and you scream and you shout and you're in.
there are several denominations that do that.
Okay, that's why I was asking you. So, which one do you think?
I am asking the questions here.
Okay. I'm sorry. I thought I answered. My bad. Go ahead. All right. So
But you
Pentecostal.
said Pentecostal. Okay, you said I'm gonna go with you Pentecostal.
Let's go
What is
with
your
the.
relationship now with religion or with God or with
So the
your
older I get,
faith?
I feel like adulting is a scam. One, saying that, but it's like I feel like the older I get, the more I feel like I see the need of religion. I feel like okay, I feel like religion is more to teach people morals. It's a system to give hope. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Like yes, I do believe in a higher power, but I'm like, who's to say it is Jesus? Shout out to him. I'm not saying it's not. Believe what you want to believe. You know what I mean? But I'm saying at the end of the day, like it's all like the older I get, the more I wonder about different things. Like I heard aliens are real, you know what I mean, from the news, real shit type shit. So it's just like you never know what's really real and what's been taught and what's been erased from like history, stuff like that. So I'm not saying I don't believe in God, but like it's just like okay, the older I get, the more like the same way I think about marriage. Just like the older I get, like do I really want to be married? Like but you know, I'm a
Interesting.
girl. Just stop me. Like I like to talk. Like
We noticed that because I asked you how you got on the show, and then you gave me a 12-minute monologue and soliloquy about the
oh,
last
yes,
three
ain't no
years.
questions about how I really got on the show.
You just told me you was at the Marquette. Somebody felt on you and your friend's booty, and then say come be on our show, and then that's how you got on the show.
Oh, sure, Jan.
Okay, so back to the show. So, do you like everybody on the show?
Do I what?
Do you like everyone on the show?
Genuinely, I think
Mm.
I do like everybody on the show. Like I was one of those people who was cool with everybody. So I don't have a problem with anyone on the show as much as I.
Production said it was not the booty, so I'm guessing it was the chest, the peen, or something.
It was
Production is
none of
in the
the
chat.
above.
He
It was
said it was not the booty, so apparently it was something else. I don't know if it was the chest, the arm, the thigh, the dick. I
neck,
don't know.
hips, body. No, it's always a personality. Like it's always because
I'm
I'm
just
just
telling
like
you what is in the chat. I'm not typing nothing. I'm just reading.
gagging, not the booty.
That's what production said. Not
Mm.
me. So you say you love everybody. Everybody's good. You friends with everybody. Everybody's friends with you.
Feel like when I wanted to join this show, I joined it in hopes of and thinking that it was going to be like not saying rainbows and sunshine, but like not a brotherhood, but like it was going to be like a group where we could all get along. There would be way more collaborating than what I thought that than what there is. Besides the few that are, I mean, there's talks. Everybody has really talked with me about making music, except for Rebel. But it's like, okay, I thought everybody would be. We will all be more like, let's work together. Let's do all this together. But not everybody thinks that way. Like a lot of people treated it like competition, kind of. I would say like it was given very much. I don't know, and I felt like at some point I had a point to prove to everybody. Like just as an artist, you feel like I have to show these people what I can do or why I'm here, stuff like that. So it's just different. I'm cool with everybody, but whoo, child, it's getting weird.
I noticed you said everybody tried to help you except Rebel. So is there some conflict between you and Rebel?
Not really helped me, but I was talking about like collab. Yeah, there were talks of collabs, but no, nothing with me and Rebel. Like me and Rebel is Rebel. Rebel likes
What
to.
does that mean? Rebel is Rebel. What does that mean?
You saw on the interview that you did with him. He's him. He's unapologetically him, which is good and bad at times. So,
What's bad about it?
um, I feel like the good is the confidence. The bad is the arrogance.
He's arrogant. So he does he think he's better than you?
I think he thinks he's better than everybody, and he would tell you that's not a bad thing, and
Do
that's
you
okay.
think he's better than you?
No, absolutely not.
So
But
you think you're better than him?
I was one of the people. I don't come in saying that. I don't like. I don't. Ooh, child.
Do
I
you
don't,
think you're better than him?
in ways, yes.
How?
Like I feel like I can make catchier shit than him, like to an extent. That's really what it is. Like I feel like my songs are more for the general listener. I mean, but like I said, he's really a hip hop. A lot of these artists, they really do hip hop. And I mean, Karma sings, and Bryson sings, but it's like they're strictly dickly hip hop. And it's like I like to
How do
sing
we get Dick here? Wait, where did the Dick
strictly
come from?
hip hop, you know what I mean? And I like to sing on, you know what I mean? So it's like both, but it's like I don't know. That's why I feel like I'm in a different category than everybody else. And it's like I feel like I can't really judge their music to an extent because it's like I'm not the biggest fan of hip hop. I like to rap, I can rap, but it's like not my favorite.
Were you expecting were you were you expecting him to help you or to maybe network with you or get you some connections?
What I was doing was I was more seeing. It was more see. I'm new down here, so I don't know anybody. So to me, all these beautiful black people that are have the same passion that I do, that want to create music and art, and just when it comes down to it, being a gay black artist, like when I was in PA, it's hard to find first of all people who respect you and your art. But it's also like down here, I found people who want to help add, who are excited about my stuff. You know what I mean? So it's completely different. So I like to sit and I like to watch. I mean, these people, I wanted to see what it was given, who wanted to work, who didn't. And then also, I knew I still had to get settled. So if I wanted to do a feature with you, I'm not really going to tell you until I have my verse set up and I can send you the finished songs, like add your part type shit. You know what I mean? So I was more seeing. So I wasn't really disappointed, but it was just like, okay, duly noted.
Okay. Do you have any skirmishes or squabbles or issues or complications with anyone that you maybe can talk about at this point?
Are we talking about like on the show?
Mm-hmm.
No. I was a sweetheart.
Do you feel differently about anybody now after you've done all of this, filming together and been together a lot, than you did at the beginning when you got felt up in the club and um, got on the show?
Honestly, what I can say is, and that's why I'm like low key excited. I'm not low key, high key excited for the show to come out. Everybody is showing who they are completely. Like even post filming, you know what I mean? Everybody is going to be themselves, and I feel like it's going to show, and I feel like it's going to and be embarrassing for a lot of people. It's not going to be for me, but I feel like it's going to be embarrassing to see everybody. No, I did not get felt up. It was a joke. But it's going to be embarrassing for people to see how they acted, and like they're gonna have to like give an account for what they've done and stuff like that. But me, like I didn't have any problems with anybody. I was more about the music. Like I didn't have time for drama. I just moved down here. I'm hustling to pay rent. I'm hustling to, get situated. And
How are you paying rent?
hmm?
How are you paying rent?
Oh, I'm an auto detailing.
You do auto detailing?
Yeah.
Like wash cars?
Wash them, clean the inside, girl. Fill them
Okay.
tires up, baby.
Get it how you live, honey. Everybody got to
Okay.
make a coin. Everybody got to make a coin.
Yeah.
I thought you was gonna tell me, listen, I got an OnlyFans over here. I got to make it happen. You
No, not
in
yet.
Atlanta.
And like, hey, if then we're gonna see. Maybe one day I'm getting the body right. So maybe at 29 or 30, we'll see.
Okay, that seems to be the going job here in Atlanta.
I'm not mad.
Um, so I want you to describe. I want you to name each person on the show, and then I want you to describe them in 2 words. Now, listen, I don't want you to pause. I don't want you to think. I just want you to give me 2 quick words. Start with Ty. I'm gonna let you call it. You can call who out in whatever order you want, but describe them in 2 words. Don't think too long, because if you think long, you're trying to come up with something to be nice. I
Now
need you to just
it's
call them
just a
out and call out
word.
the words.
Oh, see, girl, you should
Hmm.
tell me to come here sober, girl, for pop quizzes and shit, girl.
You
All right,
know who's on the show.
Ty, stop thinking.
Oh, girl.
Very chic. Like let's go. I'm trying to go fast. I'm trying to go fast. You sprung this on me.
You said chic, and what's your second word?
Like very chic. Is that not? Oh, it's
It's
various
2 words. I guess I'll go with that. Next.
adjective and okay. Oh,
Who's
you want me
next?
to down the list? Sorry.
Okay, Karma.
All
Karma.
right, Lottie.
Lottie.
Energy ball.
Chrissy.
Small feisty.
Karma.
Hella funny.
I am Vo.
Pretty face.
Bryson.
Girl, drunk uncle.
Who am I missing? Rebel.
um, confidently confident.
Who am I missing?
I feel like that was everybody. Lottie, Christy, Vo, Rebel, Ty, Bryson, and me. Yeah. Oh wait.
Okay.
Fine. I hope I ain't missed nobody. Let us know in the comments if we missed somebody. And if we missed you, I'm sorry. I don't think we did though.
What do you want to say to the people now before the show airs, because you think that maybe they're going to get that wrong about you?
I feel like there's nothing I really need to share.
Okay.
I feel like
I'll give you this space.
when I tell you like what I did with my time filming, like I'm newer down here, so it was like I only have the studio. I don't have very many friends down here. I mean, I have more than I did when I started filming, but it's like that's what I'm doing. And I show people, my roommate and my cousin just recently moved down here after me, so I did a scene with them. But it's like I don't really have a life down here. It was like I moved down here to start. So like even at the end of filming, like that was my first performance. Like you see it in the trailer and stuff like that. I'm in there with the braids and the shades. But it's like that was my first performance. That was my first time actually performing. Now I sang on the choir, praise and worship, stuff like that. But that was my first time like rapping as me, you know what I mean? So it was like I really moved down here and I'm really trying to grow up and glow up and really I'm chasing my dream. I'm doing my dream. So it's
Okay.
exciting.
Well, it may just be that, and sometimes you be like, because if all we see of you is you in the studio and maybe one or two scenes, you might want to say to the people, listen, I'm more than just this. There's more to me than just going in the studio. I am layered. I am multifaceted. I
Yeah.
am complex. There is a
Yeah.
little more to me because people might leave there saying, I don't see it for Vay. The only thing I know about him, he goes to the studio. Mama don't have a life. And you might be like, there is much more to me than that. Because I'm telling you, I'm going to be the one, I'm going to review what I see. And what I see is what I'm going to say. And you might be like, Teddy,
Mm-hmm.
you got that wrong. So that's why I'm like, I'll give you that now. You don't know what's going to make it out of the editing room as well. So I know
Yeah.
that's part of it too. You don't know what production going to do because production might give you the bad headache.
Yeah,
Bad-
girl.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I wasn't in the drama. I was more like trying to be a peacemaker. People were mad at me because that I wasn't choosing sides. That's why some
Who
people
was in the drama?
yeah, because I wasn't really choosing sides. Because again, I'm new. I wanted to meet everybody and give
No,
everybody
no,
their
no, no. You missed my question. I said, who was in the drama
girl. At one point, everybody was in the drama except for
except you?
people that weren't in the drama was Vo. I mean, he was kind of in the coattails of the drama, girl, but he ain't
Wait a
really
minute. Wait a
argue.
minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Hold your line. Now, wait a minute, sir.
What's going on?
So magically, everybody had a little piece of something, little piece of drama, except you. You happen to be the pure and chaste one. You happen to be the good one that didn't get involved in nothing. You ain't say nothing about nobody. You ain't do nothing to nobody. You ain't gossip about nobody. You ain't make a bad face at nobody. Nobody never said nothing to you. Nobody never said that bitch ain't shit. She thinks she all of that. You ain't have no drama, no nothing. So you're gonna be the boring one on the show. So I will need to watch you, right?
No, I mean I have my opinions, and the girls. I don't think they would get upset because, like, I think what everybody is thinking, but I say it to an extent. But I'm still respectful to an extent, like. So I mean, I don't think I'm the boring one. And when y'all hear my music, especially, that's what I love about it. Y'all about to see me in the studio. Y'all about to see me layering. Y'all about to see me harmonizing. I like to do arrangements. Y'all about to really see what I'm here
Oh,
for.
we'll
Like,
get to your music in a little bit. Don't worry, you're gonna do a whoo. You gonna give me a little something in a little bit, okay? And
okay.
listen, don't worry, we gonna get there in just a second. So
Oh, you talking about
my
really
question
good.
is this. Um, are you one of those people who have a lot to say in confessionals? Because if you watch reality TV, some people in the moment they'll be doing the whole lot, but them confessionals, they be dragging people with reckless abandon. Are
Now
you one of these people?
I'm not a dragger, but I was more so like this was an experience. So this is like my first time on a reality TV show. So I had to learn. Like if you think something, you have to say it. And I give kudos to all the girls that adapted fast and quickly. You know what I mean? But it's very much like you don't have time. Like a regular person, like you talk to them, you go home and form an opinion, and then you like find a way to communicate with them or blah blah blah. No, but with TV, with film, if a bitch is acting crazy, you be like, this bitch is crazy right now. Like you know what I mean? So I definitely did have to learn that. So. uh I wouldn't say I'm boring though.
You just watch a lot? Okay. I'm not
Yeah,
buying this whole story that you just as innocent as you say, but that's fine. I'm gonna let you say
I mean,
that.
butt head.
I'm gonna let you
Did I
say
butt
it.
head? I butted heads probably one time with Rebel, but other than that, and that's on.
Mhm.
Other than that, no. I was more watching and trying to figure out why is everybody arguing? Like, why don't y'all like each other? To this day, I
Who
still don't.
argues the most on the show? Since you watched everything, who argues the most?
Well, the big three for this would have to be Ty, Bryson, and Rebel. That's the big three right there. The big three arguers. They be getting into it.
And who was usually right and who
They
was
all are
usually
funny,
wrong?
girl. They're funny reads.
Who was usually right and who was usually wrong?
Who was wrong? And that's the thing. And that's the thing right there. They're not wrong because they're both right about some shit. But it's like, and that's the thing, especially when it comes down to Bryson and Ty, they have so much in common, but it's like they can't take it from each other, like what they're saying. And some of it is advice. And I'll be listening to both of them and I take advice from both of them, but it's like they don't want to hear it from each other. And it's just wild.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah. And they hate it.
Let me ask you, I want to go back to something you said earlier. You know, back when you said you was a pastor's kid, but you couldn't
Right.
tell me what
Right.
denomination you
Right.
was in. What is your relationship like? Because that's real funny to me. All pastors' kids I know, they know what denomination they were in because they go to church 5, 6 days a week.
Girl, it was Pentecostal. God.
Okay, I'm gonna go with you. I know I grew up Kojic. I was in church 6 days a week.
Oh, that's right.
So what is your relationship like with your parents? Are you out to them? Well, no, I'm sorry. Let me take a step back because I should not assume that you are same gender loving, gay, bisexual, whatever. What is your, you know, letter? Your letter could be H for I'm heterosexual. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm straight. No, I'm
Okay,
not
great.
straight. I am not straight. Straight to
Now
get.
you could tell us
No,
that, baby. We are gonna read you down, baby. If you say that, the comment
okay.
section
They said
over
I was a
there
lot of
is
comments
gonna go in.
already. I'm straight. They said I was a liar in the comments already, so I had to joke.
Child, you already told us you played special teams, so I mean,
Okay, yeah.
we've already deduced.
But no,
So what is your relationship like with your parents, being that they are pastors, and your dad, is your dad a pastor?
yes. Well,
Okay,
they're
great.
not for my parents, but they were for most of my life.
Okay. So and how do they feel? Do they know or how do they feel?
Yeah, they know, and they loved me. I remember my parents saying to me, like when I was telling them, like senior years, they were like, "We love you no matter what. You're always our son." And then when you go to college, if you have a boyfriend and you want to bring him home, we want you to know that's okay. So they've always been very like supportive.
Maybe they would let you go upstairs with your boo thing and
No, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't
oh,
do that.
okay.
You do that, and
Y'all can
girl.
stay down here on this good couch. Don't rub up too hard now.
No, they were very much. I ain't gonna say strict, but they was like we ain't playing that shit, okay? You know what I mean? So, but they were always like, we love you for who you are, and you're our son regardless. So that's what I'm
Okay.
appreciative of because I have a strong support system and people who love me and look out for me, help me move down here. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So it's just like,
Now let me ask you this,
yeah,
because that's not a traditional story for a lot of gay black men, and I'm sure you've met several of them in since your time in Atlanta,
mhm.
that don't have that story, don't have that support, and they have a totally different uh, story to tell. What do you think, or even maybe what do you say to them? Because you may have friends that have completely opposite experience and story. What do you say to them when they tell you their stories?
um, what I say is, well, first of all, you're strong as fuck. But what I would say is like family is what you make it. Like, yes, I was blessed to have like blood family who looks out for me, but I do believe there's family like my best friend. That's my sister. You know what I mean? My god sister is my sister, and it's like family is what you make it. So you might not have been blessed, but you still can be blessed, and you still can find people that love you in community. And I think that's what I love about the gay community and like the fact of homes and stuff like that because there's always somebody that's going to love you and look out for you, and not just like in a romantic way, but just in a simple like humanity connection way.
Coming out of a small city like Harrisburg,
Hmm.
there probably wasn't a lot of black gay people there. I'm not going to say there weren't any, but I can imagine the community probably was not as large as what you have here.
Hmm.
Who did you go to for, support, guidance? Because I'll be honest, you do need some guidance in this black gay world and experience, and that is definitely needed from somebody who has that experience, and wisdom to kind of feed into you. So when you were younger, and also, well, let me answer that question first, then I ask you something
Okay. I would say probably. I mean, I've always had older friends, but I'm not saying like 10 years older, but I've always had a few years older than me. So I've had that, but I've never really had like a gay mentor, if that's what you're kind of saying, like an older black gay man. I've had older black gay friends. I've had friends who had like older black mentors that I've been cool with, but I've never really had somebody one on one. But I've always like it was more so trickle down information from your big bro, your big sis, like that's kind of more what I was getting from it.
out. Okay.
Especially
So you had you.
Baltimore and for college, I met more gay people. It was like
Oh,
a
okay. So they had to take you, say, girl, come go buy this good fleet bottle. Girl, this how you use her squish squish.
hey,
Go in there,
okay,
hold it, get
then I
right.
yeah,
Okay, use this lube, this
okay,
condom,
well,
and you gonna be all right.
girl, it trickled down the line for me. I heard about it. I might have got it wrong, but I heard about it from somebody from somewhere, girl. Who prayed about it. Okay, shit. Like,
Oh man, that is funny. That is funny. Did you go to college?
I went for a semester, girl. Well, like 2 semesters, but yeah, I
Where?
did Morgan, HBCU.
Morgan State?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I got a few friends that went to Morgan State. Good
Yeah.
old Morgan State. Hmm.
I
So,
was good there too. I would
or
say
good at it.
I was a wannabe hoe. I was never a real hoe though. I was always a wannabe hoe. So I be keeping it cute. I be chill. I lived a sheltered life as a PK. Like my parents were the type like you're not staying over nobody's house. Like you're not going to parties. So I was in the house listening to Kirk
But
Franklin.
when you went to college, you got butt wild.
And that's when I found weed. And I said, oh, I like her. I said, Mary Jane, that's my good
I
girlfriend.
never did. That's so funny. Like
Like,
everybody has the story. They went to college, they started smoking, they fell in. I never liked it. Never
yeah.
liked smoking weed.
Do you
Ever.
get paranoid?
Hmm?
Do you get paranoid?
No.
No.
I just don't like smoking. I don't like smoking at all.
So you don't like hookah either?
Not really. I've done hookah and it don't really do nothing for me.
Same girl, same. I ain't gonna hold you, same. But yeah,
So
okay.
and so I'm like, if it ain't doing nothing for me, why am I filling my lungs with smoke? My lungs don't need smoke.
They don't
That's
need
bad
it.
for my lungs. Let's be clear.
Hey, I know that's right. No, I was not buck wild, but like that is when I was like, okay, I can have a social life. So I didn't know really how to balance school and a social life. Especially because like down in Baltimore, they had a gay club, the Paradox, that I was going to, like 18 and over, I think it was like that. Or it might have been 17 and over or something. But it was like, okay, like, and I'm going to a black gay club where they're playing the music I like, Beyonce and stuff. And I'm like, this is crazy. Like, there's a whole life down here, you know what I mean? Like, of gay people, all types of gay people. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to move to Atlanta. I came for Pride and I said, this is beautiful, seeing all different types of
You saw rainbows and sprinkles and skittles and
oh,
glitter everywhere. Hey cousin, that's my cousin in the chat. Hey,
so
um,
yeah, it was beautiful. I love black gayness and unapologetically being black and gay.
that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Um, so you said you was a pastor kid. You said you sang in the choir. Did you lead any songs in the choir? That's a real easy question.
I mean, I did. I can't remember which
Were you on
one.
the praise team?
I was.
Okay, great. Sing us a song from the praise team or from the choir. We want to hear. And my cousin in the chat too. We both was on the praise team and in the choir. So you got choir heads in here. Go ahead and sing us a little something. You supposed to be an artist. You supposed to be a singer. Let's go.
That doesn't go with my brand.
Oh, girl. Here we go. Here we go, child.
That doesn't go with my brand. No, I haven't. I would have to really think about a song that I sang mad long ago. But
Oh boy.
yeah,
Now
how I feel right
wait a minute. Let me help you out.
now.
Because amongst the girls in the community, we need receipts. We need
Okay.
evidence. Hold on, wait, hold on, pause. Because you done told us a lot of these stories, and when we try to check the boxes on these stories, the boxes ain't quite checking. The boxes have been left blank.
Oh,
So
girl, don't make
every story that you told us, we side eye everything you done told us tonight. We looking like, that don't quite sound right. We gonna keep letting you say it, but it don't quite sound right.
gosh, no.
You
It's
said you could sing. Sing us a song. All right, let's go. It ain't gotta be no gospel song. Sing us a song. Sing us a song.
He is the hope of my salvation. I'm not about to sing. My hope
No.
is
Sing us
built
one of your
on.
songs. Sing us one of your songs. Sing us one of your songs.
What's one of my songs? All right, I'm rapping in this one.
No, we want to hear
And
not. We don't want to hear no rap because you told us everybody on the show rap. We want to hear you do a sing. We want to hear like Jodeci.
let me see. Well, I'm girl. I said like Doja and Lizzo, baby. Like they don't be. I mean, Lizzo do be belting. Ooh,
Or
and
do
Doja
you sing like Lil Nas X where you don't really sing? You just be and they call him a singer.
kind of. Hold on,
Oh,
not like that. But let me try to think of
oh.
a that I sing in. Um,
Well, give us your best anything. Whatever you got to give us 30 seconds of your best anything because we waiting to check a box.
all right. Well, this is a song that's out. It's called Bitter. But
What's it
let's
called?
my part. It's called Bitter. So it's a song called Bitter. Me and my friend Avi, she's one of the girls I started making music with, and that's also one of the reasons I moved down here. But nonetheless, before I get carried away, I like to chit chat. Um, I be on fucking point. I be out in them fells. You niggas on that dark liquor. You be on that DL. I see your pants is on fire. All them lies that you tell. All that smoke in the air. It had better be a L. It had better be a blunt. I see you bitches trying to stunt. I'm the pick of the litter. Use a motherfucking rank. Use a waste of fucking space. Not worth my fucking time. You be talking all that shit, but you be watching me on live. Don't bring that bitch around me. I don't like her. I won't try. If the stars is out of pocket, then you are out of line. Mutual thirst, that is a beautiful curse. He gets down on his knees. I take that nigga to church. Bitch, you know who I am, and I know where you stay. Bitch, don't ever try to play me. You don't play Dublavaeé. Ask 1,000 questions later, but first I'ma pray. I'm the type to cuss you out, but first I'ma pray. I fucked up. But okay, look at it, and that's one. Okay, I talked about praying in church and sucking dick in the same sentence. I'm going to hell. Shit. It's like, nah, don't listen to me. I'm childish. Okay, what you think? Like, that was just something like off the one of my fun songs that I like. But again, like all of that stuff that I dropped was beginner. Like it was 2021. I haven't dropped any songs in 2022. I dropped music at the end of 2020 and I dropped it on my birthday in 2021. And then since then, I moved down here in 2021. So I've been getting all my shit together and the new shit is coming and y'all gonna see it on the show too. So my
What's your astrological sign?
huh?
What's your astrological sign?
I'm a Leo, July 29th. It's my golden year.
Golden year. That's like 50.
No, like I'll be 29 on the 29th.
But that's not a golden anything.
Are you sure?
I'm
Is that
pretty
an
sure.
thing?
I thought golden was like at 50. I
Uh,
don't think 29 is anything.
no, it's when your birth date matches up with your age. That's something, girl. I think it's called a golden year. To be honest, what is a golden year if that ain't it? That's
I'm
it.
sure somebody will tell us in the chat. Cause
That really
oh,
don't make sense.
so
Oh, girl. Go to the studio. Go to the studios. I mean, go to my page. Go look at all my shit. It's there.
Let's just say, Spicy Original says the
I
math ain't mathing on these vocals, but you got personality.
I
Um,
told you I'm sitting down. I'm in front of a computer. Like the vocals wasn't vocaling on the rapping. Damn, sis. She got high expectations. But yeah, when I'm in the studio, when I'm all ready to go, it's different. It's a whole different setting. So
well, I'm gonna
and
say
y'all gonna
like this.
see it. She gonna
I'm
see the
gonna say
vocal.
like this.
She
I'm gonna
gotta
say
tune
like
in.
this. And this is something that I learned early on in life, and I noticed that Gen, yeah, because that would make you a Gen Zer, I think. I think. No, I think you're end of millennials. If you'll be
Yeah,
30, that
or
makes you end of millennials. So, um, what happens is y'all like to do like you do and make a lot of excuses. Baby, when you get in front of the people, they say sing. Baby, you got to sing. You never know who's in the audience. There could be a record producer in the audience. There could be somebody ready to give you, you know what I'm saying? Say, hey, I like him. Hey, El Teddy, can you give him my information? Because I got dot, 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 dot. And you know, when you hungry,
mm-hmm.
not thirsty, but hungry, you're ready. You're like, mm-mm. Oh, you need me to sing? All right, what you need me to sing? Let's do it. Let's go
Mm-hmm.
because you might be walking down the street eating a ice cream cone, not being bothered. Somebody walk up to you. Do you see? Sure do. Hold on, give me a second, and start blowing. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you? Yes. Here go my best verse. And you. Most rappers, they always got they best verse on cue. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care where you stop them. I don't care where you meet them at. You say, "Can you rap? Give me a few bars, baby." They about to spit out their best verse. They know what it is. They got it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not. This no slight to you, but what I'm saying is that's how you know
Yeah, no,
it is.
they
And
ain't got to get ready. Heard.
so,
But yeah, I
um,
got to show off. If you don't think I can sing, not you. I'm talking about in the
I
comments.
didn't. Yeah,
Check
I
out,
didn't say.
not you. I'm saying in the comments. Check out
Oh,
the show. Check out the show, and you're gonna see what I do and how I do it. And you're gonna see it raw. You're gonna see the before and the after. So it's a thing, and I'm new at it. So I
okay.
mean, but
And like
I
I
ain't
said, and I know that you are going to perfect your craft,
yes.
um, and stuff like that. You know, it's always the perfecting of the craft. You'll get
Yeah,
better.
yeah, no, definitely. And that's one thing that I like. I feel like this experience has grown me so much just by being around other artists, seeing them perform. Like I said, they performed. We went on a cash trip to New Orleans. I got to watch them perform. I had never performed and never really seen gay people perform, you know what I mean? Their music. So it was like, wow, this is all opening the world to me that I can really do this. Like I came with a dream and an expectation in mind, but to see people, my castmates, my peers doing it, it was inspiring, and I love that shit. And it just made me want to go harder and just produce and make content.
Well, let me say this. Let me give you some advice because I think you got you might you might be one of the biggest artists ever. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
The sky's the limit. But I'll say this. I always say don't diminish your craft and who you are. And
Hmm.
I feel like by putting pandemic rapper on there instead of just saying I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying? It kind
Hmm.
of gives people this whole, oh, does that mean it's gonna be? Because the pandemic wasn't a good time, and I don't want you know what I'm saying. I don't think you should have anything negative associated with who you are, because I
Hmm.
do think that you always want to present yourself in a great light. And like I said, if you a rapper, the rap, like somebody said in the chat, it'll speak for you. That's why I say when
Yeah.
somebody say, "Are you a rapper?" Sure am. You need to hear something. Here it is.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I have it
That's
ready.
that
Loaded.
kind of that's that kind. And I know you talk about, Bryson and Rebel, both of them are very confident in their craft.
Hmm.
Even if they're not the best personality, I'm not saying they're not good,
No, I get what
but
you mean.
the confidence precedes them. And
That's what
so,
I learned about myself too. Like and that's why I don't knock them for what they have. But I do feel like there's a happy medium. I gotta stop being. I mask it as humility, but it's insecurity. You know what I mean? So it's like I gotta really stand in my shit. Like for the first few like episodes, it was like production has to pull me to the side and be like, you know, like this is you too. Like you're not just like you're an artist. You know what I mean? You're an artist. You gotta understand. And for me, it was like, wow, like this is coming true. This is you know what I mean? So I really have to learn how to walk in my shit.
And the other thing about it is you said something to me earlier that I want you to think about as you are on this show, or was it's over now, but you should think of in the future. When I asked you to sing gospel, you said that's not my brand, right?
It was
And that's
still,
fine. That's
yeah.
fine. No, no, no. And that's probably real and true. But what I'm going to say is transfer that to the show. Is what we see on the show on par for your brand?
Mm-hmm.
That's, because even as an artist, you want to have your rap or your song or whatever you have, but artists are a whole brand as well. There's a
Mm-hmm.
whole stick about them. There's a persona. They exude a certain level of confidence. They, have a whole aura about them. And you don't want, as an artist, no artist wants to be on a stage or on the show and nobody remembers that they were there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You want to be like,
Yeah.
they was there. They they shit was
They,
good as hell. They shit was like, you can't come for them. So that is absolutely
good
that's a
advice.
little piece. You know, you want to stick out. You never want anybody else to outshine you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's like if I get on a panel with a whole bunch of reviewers, and I do that all of the time. I
Mm-hmm.
never wanted to be said when somebody leaves there and say, "Was El Teddy there?" They're gonna be like, mm-mm, "Oh yeah, he was there. You ain't gonna miss him. Trust me, he was there. You gonna know he was there."
I
You
know that.
know. So, but like I said, I'm sure you have a promising career ahead of you. Atlanta is saturated, as you can probably imagine, with people with dreams, goals, and ambitions. So always do the best you can to, make sure that your light is not dimmed by somebody else, and that you always, present yourself in the best way. I'm glad to hear that you're staying out of the mess with, getting caught up in the sex and drugs and everything that the city has to offer. Well, dear God, the way you just looked
Yes.
down.
I thought we were talking about this. I was talking about the show. I said, okay. But no, yes, no. We're chilling out here. We're making money
Oh,
and be
okay, good. Well, y'all, that was anything. I want to give you a last thing that you want to say to the people, because I told you I would keep you to an hour. We gonna keep you here. So, any last things you want to say to the people?
stay tuned. I'm shooting a music video later this month. Everybody come out to the show premiere, the showcase. I'm performing. A lot of great performers. A lineup this Saturday on the 15th. Show comes out on the 18th. Make sure y'all tune in, subscribe to everything, because Teddy gonna be talking about that shit too. And I'm just mad excited. And hopefully y'all see way more of me. Like I'm trying to be out here and really show everybody what I can do and that I love what I do. So I'm excited.
I'm
And most
excited for you. All right, listen, y'all. They're gonna be Saturday. I think y'all gonna be somewhere in Buckhead on Saturday.
yes, I think so. I got to look at the thing.
I have in the description box. You'll see a Real Life Realities YouTube channel, where you can go there and you'll get all of the social media links there. They have on their Instagram all of the information for the premiere party on Saturday, as well as the premiere date on Tuesday, the 18th. Um, also, Dublavaeé's
Yes, Dublavaeé.
socials are his socials are also in the description box. His Instagram is there, as well as his Apple Music, where you can go and listen to his music. Those are in the description box as well. So this was good. I'm glad you had a great time. Um, I enjoyed you. As I always say to you all before I get off, um, before I get off, I always say I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged. They're much appreciated. Y'all could have been a whole lot of places, but y'all were here with me. Thank you, sir, for being a gracious interviewee and opening up and giving us a bit of who you are. I'm sure you'll be great. We'll be watching and reviewing. Don't get mad if I say something on a review. You don't like, I'll be getting mad.
I won't, girl. I won't.
You can DM me and get mad and cuss me out in the DMs or in the comment section. We
Okay.
invite all comments.
Okay.
Shout out to your family. I think you had some of your loved ones and friends were in the chat. Shout out to them. They shout out to them for supporting you and being here for you. Y'all, we about to get up out of here. That's all I got for y'all this time. Until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. We're gonna get up out of here.